Happy 1st of September, everyone! It is back to school day for a lot of people, a lot of kids today. To mark the occasion, we are coming in with a lovely YouTube hop, and this one was initiated and organized by Monica aka Paper Mona. And we have 4 videos in this YouTube hop, so one by Monica herself, one by Monica from Crafting with Quinlan Lady, one by Kate, aka Scrap Kate, and myself. All the other ladies' videos and their channels will be linked in the description box below after watching mine. Make sure you go over and check out what they made too. I don't think I ever done a back to school hop, so I'm very excited. What I've decided to do is a gift box / bag to add some little goodies for the kids. I have a son and a daughter. Now they actually went back on Tuesday, the 26th of August, and today is the Thursday I'm recording this video, so I will be giving them these goodie bags tomorrow after completing their first week back to school. I'm going to work with apples, and I've created this template. I will be uploading this so you can download this for free and use it if you wish. So we have an outline one, which would cut out a shape like this. Okay, and then we have the separate pieces. I did not cut out the apple, but what I did cut out is the leaf and the stem. Okay, so these 2 pieces. I will be uploading this both in PDF format and SVG, so you can trace around it from the PDF, or you can cut it out using your electronic die cutting machine if you have one. So I'm going to start with this piece. I have 2 of them. One of them I already inked up, and the other one will be going to the other side, just like so. So I'm making sure that I'm inking up the right side. And I am going to bring in lumberjack plaid. This one is almost like a very pale pink color. This one is from the Lidl range cardstock, and this is a lovely red color. I do have these blending brushes, which I got from Craft Stash quite a while ago, and I'm going to use this just to add color to this. Now, if you wish, you can obviously ink up both sides, but I'm just going to ink up the outside to this. So then I have 2 stems and 2 leaves to glue onto these. One of the leaves I already inked up, and I just brought in a bit of Rustic Wilderness. And I'm again just making sure that I'm lining this up nicely. I'm inking up the right side of the leaf. It is this one. Like so. It only fits one way perfectly. So this is a Rustic Wilderness, and I'm just going to ink up just the edges of this. Again, just add it a little bit of a depth. And now I'm just going to use my quick grab glue to adhere these to my apple. So the 2 sides of my gift bag or gift box are ready. I'm going to work on the box itself. I have a piece of card, and this is like a lovely peachy color because I couldn't find any more of that pinkish. I think I do have some, but things are quite hard to access in my craft room right now. I have a bit of a reorganization going on in here. So this one measures 10 by 3 inches, and on the 10-inch side, I do think this color will go quite well with my apple tool anyway. So on the 10-inch side, I'm going to score it in at 3 inches and turn it around and 3 inches again. So now I'm left with a 3-inch, 4-inch and a 3-inch section. And then on the shorter side, I'm going to score it down at 1/2 inch and turn it around to the other side. So 1/2 inch again. So I'm left with this here. Before folding and burnishing, I'm gonna come in with my scissors, and I'm going to cut out triangles on the 1/2 inch of tabs at each of these crossings. And now I'm going to fold and burnish all these core lines. And while I'm doing this, I'm just going to mention that we do have a hashtag as well, which you can see in the title of my video. you're very welcome to join in with this YouTube hub. If you use that hashtag on your mix when you're sharing your videos, do let us know in the comments below as well that you joined in. I would love to see some more back to school crafts. I don't really craft for back to school, too busy to do other stuff going back to school. Yeah, I'd love to know what you made, or what is it that you like to make for the teachers perhaps, or for kids, or for yourself, just to treat yourself. I would love to see some more makes. So I am left with these, which I will be gluing onto the apple. Okay, so what I want to make sure, gluing this onto one half of my apple, or one of these apples, half of the bag, to make sure that this 4-inch section is high enough to hide behind the apple, because if I come down too low with this, what might happen, these corners might overhang, and that's not a very nice look. Okay, so what might happen, that those corners overhang, and that's not a very nice look. So I want it to be up high enough so it hides. The bag will stand nicely on the base of this apple. You'll see, if you can't imagine what I'm saying, you'll see when it is ready. So I'm just going to add my glue just to one of these middle sections now, making sure my apple is nice and straight. And I'm using my grid line to make sure that this is sitting straight too. And I'm going to push it back, burnish the glue in. And now I can see how wide I can sit this. You can go up straight, like a straight box like this, or you can come out wider as far as the apple will allow you to, without it showing on the front. So I'm going to go one by one in here. I'm going to add glue to this bit. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now make sure you just leave enough time for those to dry. And you can see how all that box is hiding behind the apple. Now you can't see it at all. So now I'm confident that I can add my glue onto all these 3 tabs. I have my second apple in here, and I'm going to try my best to make sure I add it exactly the same way as that first apple is, to make sure that my bag will be able to stand up nice and straight. Now this is a bit fiddly, but this is why I think it's important that you use liquid glue in here, because it will allow you for a little bit of a movement if needed. Oopsie. Like, just like mine now. Okay, I was really glad I had liquid glue on it there. I think that looks good enough. So I'm going to burnish this down. Now, of course, if you want, you can cut out rectangles and cover up that area in here. A rectangle at a bit of an angle on the 2 sides. You could easily measure one out and cover that. I'm not going to do it. I'm making this for my kids, and I'm making it as simple as possible. So some easy project for all you to replicate if you wish. Now I have a 12 by 3/4 of an inch of the same color as the box of a handle, which I'm going to glue onto the 2 sides in here. And this is the handle attached. How cool is this? I really love it. Now I have one more thing to add to this. First I'm going to show you the green version of this. I made the green apple for my son and the red one for my daughter. How cool is it? So it was a lime green colored paper from the little cardstock, and the color that I added the green to my apple with was the mauve lawn, and then the same rustic wilderness for the leaf. So there's 2 boxes, and I already attached the tag to this one, so I just printed it out on my printer. A random quote by Dr. Seuss that I love. You have brains in your head, you have feet on your shoes, you can steer yourself in the direction you choose. It's kind of a funny but motivational. I'm just going to stick it on. I'm sure these boxes won't last too long, to be honest. The sweets inside them will be gone and then the box will too, I'm sure. So I'm just going to tie these onto the handle in here. and I am going to cut away the excess from the twine. So I have a bunch of sweets that I'm just going to throw in there. So I'm just going to pack it up with sweets. There's probably more that I could be putting into this. So I will be giving these to my kids for completing their first week back to school. But the reason I went with this design is because I think this is so good for all other reasons. Harvest season is just coming up, so the apple theme is absolutely perfect for that. If you want to give something, someone something, or Halloween's coming up, and you could easily turn this into pumpkin. So instead of an apple, just add the pumpkin to the side of the box. And how perfect would that be? Or even apple for candied apple for Halloween would work absolutely fantastic. So yeah, this is my project for today for the back to school hop. Make sure you check out the other Monica's and Kate's videos as well, all linked in the description box below. Do join in our collaboration or in this YouTube hub by using the hashtag. I would love to have some more ideas for back to school crafting. As I mentioned before, I've never done this before and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I really hope so did you. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet done so. Give me the thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you would like to share with your crafty friends, I would be so absolutely grateful. Make sure you go and support the other ladies as well, and I will see you back very soon with my next tutorial. Till then, bye!